Hi, Bill Kaladesh here in the finals of a Kaladesh draft. Pretty crazy deck, but we've got our old faithful Thriving Turtle here to start things off. And we have our colors, we've got 3 mana. This is a nice starting hand on the play. Oh, there she is. Faithful indeed. We have a turn 3 Saheeli if we'd like it. And I kind of like that. It's not the most aggressive thing, but there's some value to ticking up loyalty of a planeswalker like that. It's sort of a built-in defense. So we'll have to really carefully consider, red, green, some kind of aggro thing. We'll have to carefully consider our play here, whether we want to be aggressive or let our opponent be aggressive. Okay, so a lot of different considerations here. One also is to play the sentry to tick up the turtle. That is just as good as the screecher. Maybe the screecher is a bit better because it doesn't use up an energy quite yet. And it attacks more easily next turn. Yeah, I like the screecher. So no Saheeli. This is an aggressive enough draw that I want to try to pressure our opponent as much as possible. They could play some 1/4 reach blocker here. But seeing red makes me a little more comfortable with this. Whirler Virtuoso. Maybe we steal that thing. That would be a nice one to have. That's annoying, though. It certainly makes our block look a lot worse. Or it's not our block, what our thing. It makes our Foundry Screecher look a lot worse. Let's just play this. They can only get it for 1 in the air. And I don't mind them attacking for 1 there. Like, I won't block with the Screecher to save 1 loyalty. Yeah, you're playing a third color. We're playing a third color too, off our Prophetic Prism. I don't want to counter. I don't want to copy anything here. Ooh, Tidy Conclusion. It's not a land, but it is really good. I'm going to keep that on top. We can always draw land later. We're pretty close to it. We've got the mana we need. We just need another land drop eventually. So I'm pretty sure they want to make a Thopter, but maybe not. I guess if they're not planning on attacking Saheeli with it, there's no rush. Ooh, Confiscation Coup. That'd be so good. Be so good on this guy. Then we could copy it with Saheeli. Saheeli's really the combo with this guy. They don't mess around. They're good friends. I can just F6 here. I don't have anything to do. Don't care to bluff. Silver Comics Canada. That's probably a store owner somewhere. Getting some free advertisement in across the whole world. Okay. Thriving Turtle versus Thriving Rhino, round 1. Once again, it looks like scrying is the way to go. This time I'll put Malfunction. It's lower quality removal against things that don't really care about it. They still only have 1 Thopter of mana up, so I don't mind getting another blocker in play. Yep, there's the Thopter. Because if they were looking at removal this turn, one thing they could do is just kill this creature and get a free hit in on Saheeli. This is one I thought would hit constructed. People might not have figured it out yet, or something. Granted, scrying is not as good as drawing a card. The the damage is fine, but really, if you're copying a Gear Hulk or something, I guess one problem is it doesn't copy Torrential Gear Hulk that well, because that's a flash thing. You usually want to cast it as such. And Torrential Gear Hulk's the good one. All right, well, we do have our tidy conclusions locked up. That no one can deny. Shall we make a copy of the Prophetic Prism just to draw a card? That's tempting. Yeah, I'll do it. And we get a Puzzle Knot for our troubles. Yeah, I'll do that too. And a Thriving Turtle. Come on now. What I want here is to save this Ether Meltdown for the Pima Outrider. Well, if we didn't want to do that, we could tap down the Pima Outrider with this Sentry. It's more or less the same. -2 draw card, fair enough. It does get us at least one closer to our land drop, just like scrying. The best case there would have been actually drawing the land, but that was fine. That was kind of like drawing three cards, really. Settling in for the long game with this Metal Spinner's Puzzle Knot. We're lucky to have enough going on with only 4 lands in play. I don't really need to try too hard to stop all this from happening. Yeah, these will both come at Saheeli. That is fine. I will goad a pump spell here. And if they don't use it, I'll just Ether Meltdown the Pima Outrider. Otherwise, if they do it on the Thopter, I'll probably, if it's like a +3 and trample, I'll probably melt the Thopter. But I don't mind running this off to save my turtle. Get some energy. Even if they decide to go ahead and finish off Saheeli now. She's done a little bit, and it would trade for a trick at least. Cool, so she lives for now. Chandra's Pyrohelix would kill her and the bat. Worst thing I can think of. That and the Fire Spinner's Puzzle Knot? Glass Spinner's Puzzle Knot? I forget what they're called. Another blue spell. This is probably the 1/3. Oh, it's another Whirler Virtuoso. Can't kill them all. Well, I guess I could. And a Skygate. So they're kind of like us. They're going for a late game-ish thing. And unfortunately, Saheeli's not doing so hot. I'll have to use energy from the Sentry to tap a Thopter. And that is far from ideal. Yeah, put this on top. We could draw that now to hit the land drop. That's probably worth it. And then possibly get another land drop. That does mean we don't have a ton of blockers. So we tap a flyer. We have 2 blockers. So we kind of want to play the Enthusiast. All right. I've talked myself into it. Get some servos out and about. And a turtle. But that is somewhat concerning. The nice part here is that when we do steal a virtuoso, we get to make 2 Thopters. And those will be good blockers for our opponent's Thopters. So yeah, let us tap down a Thopter. It makes... Oh, well, at least we get 1 Thopter. Gosh, what am I thinking? Yeah. We could also go a bit nuts and block a Thopter with Foundry Screecher. I'm kind of in for that, actually. What else is this Screecher doing? He's just... He just... We don't want him around anymore. We just don't need him. It can't even attack. Look, they've got the Skygate. Trade a Screecher for 3 energy. Oh! They could have killed Saheeli. Alright. So now I'm really happy that we made that block. That was pretty good. Ooh, we get to scry our land to the top again. I still want the land, so we can just not scry. Ah, I did it without even clicking no. Learning my hotkeys. At long last. Now we can only make... Wow, this is not great. Well, she'll be at plenty of energy here. Or loyalty. I'll keep ticking her up. Island? We don't really need the island here. Strange as that is. But we definitely need their Whirler Virtuoso. And we'll go up to 5 energy. So that's good for a tap and a Thopter. And then, before they get too much energy, we can kill the other one. So, settle in for a long one. Fortunately, my mechanics are fast enough that we're gaining time. But this game could easily go on for, 10 minutes, 5 more minutes each. Because every turn is just so convoluted. I'm not even considering attacks. Like, it's not that I looked through and found that attacks are bad. It's just like there's no way they're good. Okay, you can attack, but I will block with a Thopter, and you're not going to get much out of that. Servant of the Conduit, okay. I'm familiar with such a thing. So they have a 3rd Thopter now, but we have a 1st Thopter. Okay, several things here. Thing the first, Scry. Gets Saheeli a little out of range. Ether Meltdown. Why not? Top it. Draw it. Play a Crane. It's like bop it or something. Top it. Draw it. Look it. Make Obsolete would have been good. We'll put that on the bottom first, so it'll be the first thing we draw. if the game goes that late, and it might. Now, yeah, so they could make another Thopter here and start trying to attack. Oh, they didn't. That's pretty good for us. Thriving Rhino. So now they're up to 2 more Thopters. I don't... Oh, and we have plenty of blockers now. I forgot we played the Crane. Even I'm forgetting what we have in play. Yeah, so, but we do have the Crane, and that is pretty good. We could draw towards obsolete by copying the glint nest crane again. There's nothing we can really get off that, so it's really just as a 1-3 flyer, but you see that's pretty good. Even just as a 1-3 flyer. I don't mind putting all these on the bottom and holding up our tricks. So we kind of have to speed up here. No reason to take a bunch of time on our turn when we're not really doing much. Okay, no, they didn't make Thopters, so... pardon me. 2 matches back to back. Of course, we were the last match done in the last round, because we went like to 30 seconds left on our clocks each. So I haven't had a huge break. Just getting some water. I'm so happy we have this Virtuoso. What? That's something. I don't know what that is, but that's definitely something. That is a nice bunch of something. Lord. Can they counter it? Like, what are they going to do about that? Do we play it now? Okay, what could they have? So what happens if we play it? It kills 4 on our side, 4 on their side, and we're left with like almost nothing. We could also copy it this turn and kill everything. All right, let's do it. Let's see how this works. I don't even care. Let's just do it. Because we can get their Whirler Virtuoso back after it dies. They have to counter this, or we win. Yeah, how about that trigger? You like that trigger? It's not the half of it. Right, that's a lot of energy. We're also going to get double the energy for killing the next half of the things? Is this thing constructed playable? Like, this is ridiculous. Yeah, this is the dream here. This is the Sahili Rai Demon of whatever, Dark Schemes deck. Sahili, Master Crafter, Master Builder. He's going nuts. This was her plan all along? She's gone nuts. So we get to attack in for 5 here. Next turn we get to make actually 100 Thopters. 5, this is 20, 40 energy? 40 more energy? That's 50 energy. That's enough energy. Like 16 Thopters as soon as we were 17 Thopters after we returned one thing. We don't even need to tidy things up with this card. These guys did a good job of it. That just happened. Alright, that's officially the most energy I've ever had, or seen anyone have. 30 energy. No, don't kill our demon. Things are just getting good. What? Now we have to kill our demon? Oh. What? That was too mean. They gave us their prophetic prism. That's kind of cool. We don't even have a way to get it back, do we? All right, time to look at the deck. Oh, we have Dukara Scavenger. All right, we're doing it. We don't control it. Live fast. Oh yeah, put that on top. Kill this before they can react. We're gonna get him back. We're gonna get him back. That's alright, we can deal with him too. We're gonna get him back. Shoot, we have to deal with this guy right now. Let's scry first. That is not the Dukara thingamajob. That means I'm not interested. I'll let this guy hit me once. The thing is, he's going to have to use up all his energy. He or she. Or Z. They're going to have to use up all their energy. And, whatever. We have lots of energy. Wait, I was totally wrong about how much energy we'd get. I don't know how I... Alright, it was 10 creatures. 10 times 2 is 20. No, you only get 1 energy for each. It's -2, but only 1 energy. So yeah, it's 10 plus 10. I can math, don't worry. It's no big deal. Alright, whatever. We're gonna melt this guy. So they have to spend at least 6 energy to hit us. We can deal with the next big thing. Yep. Ooh, they're going after Saheeli. So it's not even gonna... They're not even gonna get energy. They're going after Saheeli. Get away from her. This is their midlife crisis. They're having a meltdown. Cool. We're in a pretty good spot here. Smuggler's Copter too. We can kill anything with Die Young. Okay. Don't need the swamp. But okay, yeah, let's play the Peafowl. And they can crew the Smuggler's Copter with their cub. I think we can just pass here. The Copter doesn't do that much. And like, I can just block it. No! Welding Sparks. That's annoying. Alright, well they didn't have another creature, so that's not too bad. Because if they did, they could... Discards Island. If they did have another creature, they could have gotten some energy with the cub. Maybe they drew a creature now. Ooh, that is a spicy thing. Okay, well they're at 4 life too. There he is. There's our crocodile friend. Alright, I'm done with this long tusk cub. He has too much power. Online is nice. It tells you how much energy you should probably be spending instead of having to fiddle around with it too much. It doesn't say, oh, you should spend 4 energy when it's like a 5 toughness creature. Here we go. Oh no! We won't have our backup if they draw a creature. That's okay. I don't care if Saheeli dies as long as we get our demon into play. Oh, we should have scryed first, I guess, but yeah. Yeah, let's scry anyway. Top. So they probably concede this turn just to save time if they don't draw something really good. Not only do we have 6 mana to cast the thing, we immediately get to activate it to get the Virtuoso and get 10 Thopters. Shoot, well, what do we need? We need something to deal with that Thopter guy. Like, failed inspection? Doesn't even deal with it. Is this a long enough matchup to play Whirler Maker? Maybe. Maybe the deck's all right like it is. Yeah, I can see that. I'm gonna run it back like this, and if it seems like Whirler Maker is a must to win, we can think about that. But Make Obsolete is great. It's hard to think of something to take out. Maybe even a Thriving Turtle. They were fine though. Nice hand. It doesn't have much defense, but you can't throw back a hand that has perfect mana and some of your best cards. You just can't. Just perfect mana, pristine mana. Just don't have anything to interact with yet. So if they go wide enough, it's kind of annoying. Turtle? Saheeli just dies. I guess Turtle's fine. Yeah, Saheeli, I mean, the Pima Outrider is up there with Tidy Conclusion on power level. It's one of the strongest commons. We are taking a beating early. We will be able to shoot off some removal once we're at 5 mana. But will it be enough? Padim, that doesn't protect anyone yet. Padim. Do we want to put Saheeli in here? If we do, and they attack Saheeli with everything, they will get her. So I'm going to save her for later. Because 1 trample plus 3. The scry is not worth that much. It only prevents a little bit of damage to us. Like, yeah, it's not that great. Yeah, here we go. Gotta tidy things up somewhat first. 5-drop. Whew, that's a good one. And that means I have to kill it before killing anything else. Yeah, so once again, I still think I go after Pima Outrider first. Might as well do that now. Won't change their attacks, and it just means they can't do some hexproof trick or some counter magic. Once we get up to enough mana, we can kill Padim and the Wonder in the same turn. Like, we'd probably die young Padim because we have enough energy. And then Tidy Conclusion this thing to be sure to kill it. That's going to take a lot. bunch of good cards here. Every single card our opponents played this game on their perfect mana has been pretty good. I guess they're missing a land drop. They can get some more damage and lifelink this turn. Just damage. Yeah, they don't need the life. Oh boy. Yep, this might be one of those game 3 games. I'm not giving up yet. But let's try this. So we'll kill Padim so they stop drawing a million cards. I hope I targeted the right thing there. It was close. Before they can put the goggles on it. Boy, this guy's styling in some goggles. Yeah, I feel like these would just make it pretty hard to see anything. But apparently they give you +1/+2. In reality, they give you like -1/+1 and Defender. What? Where'd that mana come from? Alright, well, we don't have to pay any. Because we're not going to kill it anyway. That's not good. Alright, so Crane and hope to find something. That is current plan. Doesn't really get anything. Order wasn't so important there. It's hard to tell which one of those cards would have been good for us. I didn't see their mana. That is annoying. But that's probably what we had to do anyway, because with only the 4 energy, we couldn't really take down the Wonder so easily. God, the hexproof is really what gets you here. It's just that one extra ability that becomes relevant so often. So 4, this is 9, we have to block at least 1. And it might as well be the Rhino. No, it might as well be this guy. Because... they only do have 1 energy. No, I should have blocked the other guy. Thinking about it. Sorry, talking for over an hour. I've got to get some water here. But this is game 2, right? Or is this game 3? No, this is game 2. We're up a game. They have to beat us in 7 minutes. Nobody can beat me in 7 minutes. No, they have to beat us twice in 7 minutes. This game's tidying up rather quickly, but we will gain a little life off the tidy. Oh, that's pretty good too. It's not amazing, but it's pretty good. We can't... The only thing we can really take here is Padim. And we don't have mana left for anything else. The other thing we could do is copy Glint Nest Crane, but that doesn't do anything except find us our other dumb artifact. So if we steal Padim, then we're still dead. Because they attack with everything. Yeah, I guess we'll still do it. Oh, no. The best way to live here is to gain the 1 life off Prophetic Prism. So yeah, I'm just going to pass. They draw an extra card, but that's fine. If they attack with everything, we're dead. But if they don't, then we've got a chance. And there's no reason for them to. They think they're way ahead. And I'm not even trying to win anymore, I'm just trying to prolong the game. Are they listening to me? No, don't attack with Padim. Don't do it. Yeah, leave him back. They can't get an extra thing there. So we take 4 off these guys and try to kill this thing because we can actually target him. We go up to 5. Go down to 1. Now we can steal Padim. That's kind of good. I will play it. It's one thing they knew about. They still win here. Menace or just attacking with 2 creatures are both nice ways to beat us here. At least they'll have to think about it. Albeit not for long. Alright, I kind of like that matchup. I will take out a Thriving Turtle. It doesn't match up so well. We are on the play, so it's a bit better, but I don't want 2. I kind of want Failed Inspection. A bunch of black stuff. What's good out of this? Rush of Vitality, Harsh Scrutiny. Yeah, that's much better. What did I put in? Something not as good as Harsh Scrutiny. No doubt. Failed Inspection. Yeah, instead of trying to counter their sweet creature, I'm just going to take it. With my luck, this says target non-artifact creature or something like all the rest of the counter spells and stuff in this set. Yeah, we'll play first. Wow, very defensive, nice hand here. Oh, the goggles. So all of their stuff's going to be way too big to deal with. Way too soon. No, don't play an Artificer. A Copter. Gross. Yeah, can't do anything about that except just melt it. They can still loot off it every turn. But we will be able to kill the Rhino here. Maybe they think they can't attack after this, so I don't know. Might as well do it now. Stranger things have happened than them just F6. But that's huge. Getting this meltdown on means we're not going to die in like 6 turns. And that buys us a lot of time. Malfunction's another good one. Had I known about that stuff, maybe I would have done this differently. But yeah, I'll die young this guy. It's not going to kill Padim anyway. Yeah, see, it automatically suggests 3. Since Padim happens to be an Artificer, and we don't have nearly enough energy to actually take him down. Oh yeah, play a... They probably get the servo here. No, they got the counter. Which is a lot better for me. Malfunction destroys that. They can't even crew with it if it doesn't untap. So what have they discarded? Eager Construct, Prophetic Prism. And we'll just give this thing a little look-see. We might steal a part or 2 and it doesn't work anymore. This, I don't even know what this thing is, some mechanical nature beast. They get to loot again. Smuggler's looter. So after this, they'll be able to start attacking for 2 a turn. Maybe don't know what we do here. I think we just play the scavenger as a 4/6. Could be worse, right? And they have the red naturally, so they didn't need the prism. They probably drew the red and discarded the prism. Multiform Wonder. Wonderful. Up to 5 energy. So, on the bright side, they do have to make it flying. And if they do make it a 5/1, they could always put the goggles on it. That's kind of annoying. Yeah, I think we have a reasonable defense here for the time allotted. Wish I could looted some of these away, some of these extra lands. 6 is just about perfect. Any more than that in the mid game, and it's too much. In the late game, we wouldn't mind having 9. But yeah, so they didn't. Well, they could attach the. They could attach the goggles to the Wonder. All right. Well, anyway, here's the bait. If I block, they don't have to do anything. But if I don't block, they might be tempted to make it bigger. So they are not. So I'm not going to waste make obsolete here. Aradara Express. All right. Well, that's going to be pretty quick. The Gear Seeker Serpent is nice. Actually, I'll do that. They didn't seem to want to block. They didn't seem to want to pump that guy. They want to give it flying a bunch. So I'll just play out this guy. And we can actually double block the Express. What I didn't mention, or I didn't really think of, is we could block the Copter with the Screecher, and then post-combat make obsolete, and it actually kills the Copter with 2 damage on it. It'd be something to think about. Right now, to crew the Express, they need to play a creature or a... Oh dear. That's not good. Now they can crew the Express. Now they can crew the Express easily. Wow. We're so dead. They're not going to need 2 minutes to kill us. We could try to take that thing back eventually, but it's a 7-drop. So the switcheroo is a much better way. So what can we even do here? 6, 7, yeah. I think we have to throw both of these under the Express. I know we have the goggles, but it doesn't even matter. Copter really got us. Come on, Demon? Demon would be decent. Demon would have given us a chance. Yeah, there's no reason to play that land there. But I wouldn't want to hold more than 2 lands. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I guess they would pump here, but then they lose a lot of damage. I'll let this one resolve, otherwise they can choose the opposite thing. Well, there we are. So they play that again. They're at 48 seconds. They're just going to kill me next turn. I need to draw something good. It's just going to be a land. I can feel it. It better be really good. Got there. Well, that was a... Wait a second. Yeah, we're 1-1. So they had 5 minutes or 7 minutes to beat us, and they did it. Awesome. This tournament has been great. It's been a lot of fun. Oh, if you ever want to, if you play Magic Online and this thing happens, you can press Alt Space and then M for move and kind of move this, and then press an arrow key. I'll do that again. So Alt Space and then M for move. And then you can move it with the arrow keys, or once you do that, you can move it around. Alt Space. Anyway, if you don't play Magic Online, then a glimpse into what we have to deal with.